Well, I don't know many cars today that don't have the automatic voice built into them in order to be able to pair with your phone and have communication. But you know what? There's a lot of people still out there who don't have that. And you know, hands-free is very, very important when driving. And some of the cars that have it built in, let's just say that they're not always very feature-rich, depending on the model car you're driving. So today we're going to take a look at some really innovative technology from the guys at Parrot, and they've come out with what's called the Neo2HD.
Yes, this is the Minikit Neo2HD, and it is a great solution for distracted driving because we know that's a big issue with people these days. But people still want to have conversations on their phone, but the whole thing about it is to do it hands-free, voice-activated, rather than having to reach your phone and looking and putting your eyes away from the road.
Sure, and you know what I really like about this is in this world of car share that's growing and growing and growing, you can take something like this with you without having to worry about every time you get into one of these cars going through the whole pairing thing with your phone. So as you can see here, it's a small black device that simply clips on to your driving visor, or really anything that could clip on into the car, but it's really meant for the driving visor so that when you look at the front of it, you've got a little bit of microphone built in and a control set here as well.
Yes, and it charges through micro USB, and you can get about 10 hours of talk time. And if you're not using it talking all the time, you get about 6 months of standby battery life. So it's a great solution if you're driving a lot and you're talking a lot while you're driving.
So let's talk about some of that feature rich that I mentioned in the beginning. There is an app that you can download as well that pairs with it. I've got it loaded here on my phone, both for iOS and Android. So I've got it loaded on my Android phone. And as you go through the app, you can see that there's a number of different settings that you can actually assign in the app as well. A couple features I liked: find your car. So the idea here is that when you leave your car in a parking spot and you maybe forget where you parked, you can use the app on your phone to figure out where you were the last time that your phone was connected to the car. So it gets you in the right area for where that car is parked.
Another big feature, and we've tried these hands-free visors for many years, is that you have to have some kind of noise reduction, because imagine you're driving, you have the window open, you're trying to have a conversation. I have this with Mike Agarbo all the time. Yeah. He's trying to drive with his drop top and he's trying to have a conversation with him, and I can't hear because of the wind. Well, this actually has noise reduction technology so that it's just using the voice. And it's, speaking of voice, you know, a lot of these like hands-free things have really robotic ones. This has like a sexy British voice on here, which is nice. It's nice.
Well, I'll take you through it here. So what you do is simply activate the menu, and I can go into a number of different modes.
Choice of voice recognition.
Obviously, voice recognition.
Magic words.
Magic words is very interesting. You have the ability to assign magic words to it. For example, I can say Minikit, and I can say my wife's name, Leanne, and it will automatically call her. So you can set up a bunch of different keywords that it knows right away what to do with. It also has the ability through the app to set up predefined text messages that you might send someone for rejected calls, which I like that as well. So if you're not going to accept a call when it comes in, you can automatically send that person a text message.
And you can use your voice to accept or reject calls. You can basically say accept to take the call, or reject, and then have those text messages automatically pushed to the person that's calling you.
Last feature, got to talk about it, dual pairing. So if you have two Bluetooth devices, you can simply connect both of them to this. And you know, one of them might be your iPad and your phone. Why your iPad? Well, it's got a great speaker built into it, so you could actually, you know, have music playing through this thing as well from the library on your iPad. Or two different phones, you know, perhaps two people in the car want to be able to go hands-free.
So if you're worried about distracted driving, but you can't resist taking a call on the road, you got to check it out. It's from Parrot. It's the Minikit Neo2HD.
Volume. Magic words.
Magic words.
Oh, I like them.